We're going live. I'll probably post this once that's my mess from when I clean. I don't have my hoses set up, but we're gonna start here. This, there's garbage everywhere still, fellas and ladies and whoever. But obviously, I accidentally cut off part of my berry bush. My berry bush has decided that it wants to be closer to the house. Trying to get the grapevine out, I cut off a whole bunch of the berry on accident, but there is a ton of it. Ton of it. I've got berries that are gonna not even bloom this year. Sweet pea, stay in your yard. Say hello, baby. That's my dog. Good girl. Stay in your yard. Down the back deck. There's still a lot of grass removal to be done. There's our garden. These are my strawberries. They're June bearers, but we just put them in, so they're just ready for next year. We have green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, onion. No, not onion, jalapeno. 3 tomatoes, 4 different kinds of tomatoes. And that whole thing, that back there is a cucumber. A trellis. I used to have wandering Jews hanging from each end of it, but they don't handle the sun out here. These popple trees are all supposed to be down. P, come on. Get over here now. Um, those are all lilies that I planted. Looks like tall grass. That's all lilies, but there's too many of them there to flower. Here we're coming to the pond. Fred's still not hooked up. That's my dad's boot. But some of my irises. I missed out getting pictures of the minis. You can see the minis aren't much taller than that cluster of yellow ground cover. There's one out of place, a mini. See, there's the minis. Then some hyacinths. I'll have to come out when these lilies bloom to see which ones are which. The pond water still has not been changed. And I went to weed it out yesterday. I went to grab grass, and there was a grass garden snake. I almost grabbed him, and that was enough for me. So, down here for my girlfriend's father, we have Black-Eyed Susans coming up. No, not Black-Eyed Susans. Good Lord, Jackie. I can't remember what they were called, but I put them in. And when they blossom, you'll see. I can't remember what a lot of these are, other than, of course, my ground cover, my little fairy garden. See there? Fairies live back there. I gotta get that weed out of there, but these guys, I believe, are bluebells or forget-me-nots, but they're closed for the night. This is where I get into trouble, because there's hens and chicks there in a ball. There are lilies. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 days ago there were none. I went to grab this because these are special lilies. These are called W lilies. And that's where the snake... P! That's where the snake came slithering through, and I just didn't feel like messing with him that day. Sweet Pea! Get over here. She's saying hi to the neighbor dogs. She doesn't need to. This lily came out of this bed. This bed used to have just 5 lilies in it. Still have some grass to get rid of. My big rose bush is struggling. This little bitty rose bush my mother-in-law gave me, it's surviving. Peace, stay in your yard. Here there were, I gutted this last year and made sure there was only one lily. Get out of there. One lily left, and if you look here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Easter lilies. Then we come over here to one of the harder beds to weed because we have my Blue Lady Rose, my dad's rose, and I have a hell of a time reaching. You can see how far I can reach about halfway in the bed. Sweet pea! But my daylily needs my help. It's got probably 550, 60 buds on it. All these lilies. I missed my hyacinths. Pea! Good girl. This is a hosta that was here when I moved in. These lilies are having a fit. This is my son's school flower, of which we only had one. Now I have 1, 2, 3, but I need to get it. I'm gonna have to come out and dig them up, even though I really don't want to. There's another one right there that's the same. This one's been stepped on and come back. There were 10 lilies in this bed last year or the year before. And over here. Oh, Pee-Pee, stay by me. Now, I think I lost that one rose. Oh, maybe not. There it is. Trying. I think she's under there. I think she just can't get out. Pea, get in your own yard now. But we have a baby here. See, I gotta get mulch yet, guys. Here. Here. There used to be one right here. You can see the remnants of it. These kind of roses, these are what Disney used to make their floats. And most places do, but Disney especially. They're parade roses. They're little itty bitty long stems. And there's one missing over there that I'm going to replace. Piece of driftwood, bunch of grass to go. This is my mistaken rose bush. I didn't want to climb her. It's only 3 years old. And I would estimate she's 5 foot tall. And the coup de grace, my daddy's tree. I love my daddy. I love his tree. And here's the first little flowers on her. It's a white flowering dogwood. And a couple more. Peeper, get in your yard now. Peeper. Yeah, need a little water, don't you, baby girl? This was all damaged. This whole side was bad. I was pretty upset. But I think I'm going to be okay. Hey, I got a like. I can't see any comments. I can't see who's watching, nothing. Sweet pea. What are you doing? Might as well take you around a little bit. It's not even a 10-minute video. Come on, Pea. This upsets me because a lot of these came out of my yard. And this is my flag, my light. Get in your own yard now, dog. Go. And there should be a dozen tulips around it, but people keep cutting them down. Very pretty. These are spent. Just like the lilacs. Everybody's lilacs are spent. My lilac bush. Here's my kayak. Here's one motorcycle that's never run, but over, I don't know, 8 miles, 10 miles since it was purchased. I used to ride the pig under here. And now, hopefully tomorrow, we're putting plates on. Can I get her out? Dad got her tied up too good. I can't get her out. It's a 600 Shadow VLX. That is so dirty and dusty and needs a bath so bad. But I love her. She's an 05. If it wasn't for my sister, I wouldn't have her. And take this piece of material. It's a 1500. It was mine too. And let's see. when I sit on it, it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of motorcycle for me. Not that I couldn't handle it, but hey, what the hell? I got ripped off. That's okay. Karma's a bitch. And Alan said I can paint it. He's going to rebuild it. Well, thanks, guys. Whoever, everybody, whenever. My daddy's rose bush. Get a little closer on that, baby. I'm not a big fan of red roses because everybody has them. No, peep. But this was gifted to him before he actually passed by a company he didn't work for. My father worked for himself for his whole life. The company that he had contracted, get over here, for, I don't know, 12 years, 10 years, 20 years off and on. He worked for him pretty much my whole life, which is 42 years off and on. The bosses came through and gave it to him. Yeah, see, I've got brand new lilac buds, but I've got spent lilac. They still smell so pretty. That's what we got to do next, Samsung Smell-O-Vision. Peeper, let's go in the house now. Come on, Peep, get in the house now. Go to your house. Get in your house now. Go. All right, bye-bye. All right, son. You guys are gonna have to watch me figure this out. Oh, you wanna stop streaming? All right, son. You guys are gonna have to watch me figure this out.